to Love Infinity Magic. This is Rajshri. Hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to check the monthly energy for you for the month of July. So this is going to be a pick a pile reading where you will be given two options to choose from, and you have to choose your pile intuitively and check the messages. So the timestamps for your pile will be given below in the description box. You can check there. And yeah, let's start your reading. Let's see what are the messages for you. Number one, for those of you who chose pile 1, let's see what are the messages for you, what is coming up for you in July. So we'll start with your significator card. Your significator card is this Ace of Cups card. With this Ace of Cups card, I see there is some kind of okay, the word that I got right now is dejection. There is some kind of dejection that you have faced in your life or you're facing right now. There is some sense of isolation where you are moving away from things, you are leaving something behind in your life that is no longer serving you, and you're not indulging in something. Okay, in the month of July, you are walking away from something that is not serving you, and you no longer want to give your time, energy, efforts to the things that are not in alignment with your highest and your greatest good. So in July, you're walking away from something that doesn't make you happy anymore, or that doesn't fulfills you emotionally or any which way anymore. So you're walking away from something in the month of July. Let's see what are the messages. Please give me the messages for my pile number 1. Connect me to my pile number 1. Okay. Nice. Okay. Beautiful messages. Okay, so pile number 1, your reading is opening with this Daughter of Wands card. I see in the month of July you are rising in your own power. In July, you are in no mood to entertain anyone. July is like your self-healing and self-development month, where you are evolving, where you are working on yourself. You putting all your energy, time, efforts to yourself, and you're rising in your power. Like there is some kind of confidence, there is some kind of confidence emerging from you in the month of July that is giving you some kind of victory. I was just okay. So right now the thing that came in my mind is man ke haare haar hai, man ke jeete jeet. So that is what is happening for you. That is the overall energy for you for the month of July, where there is great confidence, a spirit of victory in you. These are like internal things that are happening within you in the month of July, like how you are feeling about yourself emotionally, and what you are doing to get in a better state, like to feel better, how you're raising your vibration, or like a lot of internal churning. I'm hearing a lot of internal churning is happening for you in the month of July, where when churning happens, so when churning takes place, so a lot of things are being purged that is no longer needed in your life, so you eliminate all those things, and there is a great wisdom coming to you when you eliminate the things, when you remove the things from your life that is no longer helping you in any way, that is not good for you. And so you are like sort of cleansing yourself internally, decluttering yourself, and the more you clear the clutter, the chaos, the more you're creating space for better things to come in your life. Like when you eliminate the unhealthy thought patterns, when you eliminate the unhealthy thought patterns, so what happens? There is a lot of, okay, how do I say, when you eliminate the unhealthy thought patterns, there's a sense of calmness. I was getting white noise, so I didn't know how to describe that. So there is that sense of calmness that comes to you, that helps you to regain your power, to understand the real you, and that gives you this that you get in this Father of Swords energy by eliminating or removing the things that are no longer helpful in your life. So you're creating space to let your inner strength rise. That is this Father of Swords energy. So that is happening for you in the month of July. And the more you do things, the more you are working on yourself, you're doing inner healing, you are purging your shadows, or things that no longer serve you, the more you are moving towards success in your life. We have the Sun card, the most positive card of the deck, the Sun. Like success is yours, you are celebrated, you feel good, you are happy, you're getting all that you wanted, you're moving in the right direction, you have all that one can imagine in their life. So you have been through your share of distress in your life, like that unpleasant cycle is now coming to an end. We have this Father of Swords and Mother of Swords. So we have this Wands energy and Swords energy over here. So you are not getting very emotional about things. In fact, you're getting very practical. If you want something to happen in your life, how you can achieve it practically, logically, not get unnecessarily emotional about it, or not let your intuitions guide you in that particular situation in your life. So you are very logical, very practical about how you handle things. So that inner churning that is happening for you in the month of July, that is eliminating unnecessary things, or like you are healing your shadows, and you're coming out of those toxic cycles or painful cycles from your life by removing unnecessary things. So the more you do it, the more you're rising in your power, as I said, with the Daughter of Wands, and you're gaining some kind of clarity, some kind of, I won't say wisdom is quite a spiritual term, but it's not like in a spiritual way, in a very, you're gaining some kind of information, knowledge that is making you successful. Success is definitely coming to you in the month of July, and you are not being operated by your emotions. You are using your logics, because when you come to realization that there are things that are not helping you in your life, and you should not, there's no need for you to endure that pain, and now you're ready to shed all of it from your life. So that takes a lot of courage and mental clarity to do all these things internally. You can't get emotional about these things. You can't get emotional about walking away from something. When you want to walk away from something, you have to be mentally very strong that you're not going to look back. So that kind of confidence and that kind of mental clarity is coming to you in the month of July, and and that is making you victorious, because you are leaving your vulnerable side behind, and you choose to walk with power, with strength, with a lot of mental, like there's a strong sense of confidence over here, that is making you like very clear mentally what you want, what you don't want, and how you should move forward. If something is not good, you don't want it, you don't want to take forward in the next chapter of your life. So that kind of confidence, clarity, assertiveness is coming to you in the month of July, and that is making you victorious, that is bringing success in your life. That is the overall energy for you for the month of July. Coming to your career, to your professional life, there's a perfect balance. You're very grounded. In your professional life, you seem to be very grounded, and you're not hustling, you're letting things happen. The more relaxed you are in the month of July, in terms of your career, of your professional life, the more you will see, you will gain, you will get success by doing so. And also we have this Father of Cups card over here. Father of Cups is a perfect balance of heart and mind. So you are grounding yourself in the month of July, where you have this balance of your heart and of your, logics and analytical mind, where you're not letting your mind dominate your heart, or your heart dominate your mind. It's like a perfect balance. We also have the Six of Cups card, if you can see, as above so below. So there's this perfect grounding happening for you in your career, in your professional life, and that is helping you to move towards your success, to the things that you want to achieve in your career, in your professional life. So there's this balance and stability in your career, in your professional life in the month of July. Like, you're not rushing, you're not hustling, you're so grounded, so rooted, that you know how to attract things towards you, and it is happening for you. And about your finances, so you are, by how you are dealing with the situations in your professional life, you are becoming this magnet where you are attracting new opportunities towards you. You have this Ace of Wands. You're attracting new opportunities towards you that are going to bring you long-term stability in your finances. And we have this High Priestess. So you're not rushing, you're not hustling, you are just calm, relaxed, and attracting things towards you, where you don't need to chase, you don't need to work your ass off. You just like very grounded, very relaxed while doing your energy. I feel so as if I'm like getting some kind of head massage or something. I feel so relaxed. So you're very grounded and you are attracting things in your life. You are attracting new opportunities that are giving you long-term financial success. July, the month of July is very beneficial in terms of your finances. You're going to attract a lot of fruitful opportunities, financial opportunities in your life. You can attract a lot of projects or business opportunities. Whatever you do, you're going to attract a lot of financial opportunities in your life. And coming to your personal life, to your love life, to your relationship, however you want to say this, I see there is a sense of harmony coming in your personal life, in your relationships. Initially, you were not very happy in the month of June, or previously, you were not happy with how your personal life was doing. Like there was a sense of discontent where you were not happy with your relationships or your friendships or your spouse or your partner. But in the month of July, you are manifesting some kind of emotional fulfillment and union between two people, and you are manifesting that love, fulfillment, happiness, emotional balance in your life. How an ideal relationship should be between two people. So that kind of thing is manifesting for you in the month of July. Like the best, how would I say, you're attracting them in the month of July. Whatever you wish for to have in a relationship, that is happening for you. Like whatever was making you discontent previously, it's going and things are manifesting. Like balance is coming in your relationship, in your personal life, where you feel very fulfilled emotionally and romantically, where like your relationships are going to be very fulfilling in the month of July. And coming back to your health seems very good. You're taking good care of your health and you are quite active. You have this chariot card over here which shows that you are becoming very active physically, where you're moving a lot, where you're doing things to regain your good health, or to bring balance in your health, or to have a healthy life, or a healthy body, healthy mind. It can be anything. You're making efforts. It could be if previously you had a desk job, so you're finding ways how you can move, or how you can get some time for yourself, where there's some kind of movement happening in your life, and that is helping in your fitness journey. Some kind of movement is taking place in your life. Like there is some kind of movement happening, that is it could be you have started walking, running, jogging, whatever. Some kind of physical movement is taking place in your life, that is bringing you in good shape and good health. Okay, so let's check the guidance for you for the month of July. Please give me the guidance for my pile number 1 for the month of July. Nice. See, I told you your significator card came that you're walking away from something, and then you're reading, your guidance is opening, this spread is opening with this 9 of Swords card, where whatever was hurting you till now, like you are eliminating or removing some kind of habits, or something that no longer serves you. You are removing all those things from your life. It could be toxic cycle, it could be some kind of toxic pattern, it could be some kind of shadow that has been troubling you for quite a long time, that was blocking your life, that was blocking your manifestation. So you're removing all those unnecessary things, situations, people from your life. That cleansing is taking place in your life. And the emphasis is to release what no longer serves you, because we have this death card and this three of swords card over here, and then this two of pentacles card. So healing will come to you, a balance will come in your life when you release, when you let go of things that no longer serve you, when you end old toxic karmic cycles, patterns in your life, when you release toxic people from your life, when you release something that no longer serves you. That is how you're going to take your lessons, that is how you're going to take your karmic lessons and end that karmic cycle, and so that balance can take place in your life. Balance, healing can take place in your life, can manifest in your life. So if something that is not making you happy, you should let go, you should release. There's no point on holding on to things that are hurting you. What's the point? Why would you want to suffer with the things that are hurting you, when you have the option to release, let go, and let better things come in your life? That is the guidance for you. It could be that you don't choose to walk away from something, your life situations are making you walk away from something and you're resisting that. So the guidance is that don't resist these changes. If something is coming to an end in your life, let it go, release. That was not yours to take forward in the next chapter of your life. Yeah, that is the message for you, that is the guidance for you. I hope this reading resonated with you or gave you any kind of guidance, clarity, information that you needed to know and helped you in any way. If it did, do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. I also offer personal tarot readings and healings. If you want to book a session with me, the details are given below in the description box, you can check there. And thank you so much for watching. Number 2, welcome back to your reading. Let's start your reading. Let's see what you can expect in your life in the month of July. So yeah, let's start your reading. Try to connect with me. We'll start with your significator card. Nice. Your significator card is the Sun of Pentacles. So with this Sun of Pentacles, I see in the month of July you are getting very determined, dedicated towards something, and it could be towards this is related to your career, your professional life, where you are showing a lot of dedication, you are showing a lot of, I'm getting you're showing up. It could be previously you were not as active about something in your career, in your professional life. In the month of July, you're getting very disciplined, very active, and you're showing up and you're doing things like there is some kind of decency, loyalty, dedication that you're following in the month of July. Okay, so yeah, let's see what are the messages for you. Please connect me to my pile number 2, dear spirits. Connect me to my pile number 2 and give me the messages for my pile number 2. Nice. Oh wow. Amazing. Nice. So pile number 2, your reading is opening with this Two of Pentacles card. With this Two of Pentacles, I'm getting, okay, we have Two of Pentacles card, Five of Cups, the Fool card, Ten of Wands, Son of Cups, Eight of Swords, and Three of Cups. Okay, pile number 2, I am getting, you have been carrying a lot of burden on your shoulders, burden of other people. Okay, one situation that I'm getting in my mind, it could be a specific message for someone, or it could relate to a group of people, that your social circle or your friends or the people around you, like there was some kind of karmic exchange between you and the people around you, where you were absorbing a lot of karmic baggages from other people in your life. Okay, so I'm also getting there was a lack of boundary, where you were attracting and absorbing a lot of karmic burdens, karmic baggages of other people in your life, that was burdening your life, that was keeping you stuck and trapped in stagnancy in your life. Your life got very stagnant, where there was no movement taking place, where there was like nothing was happening. You felt stuck, you felt like there is no movement in your life, nothing is happening in your life. Like you feel trapped, in some kind of, okay, this is weird, I'm getting as if you were trapped in some kind of time machine, where you were not going back, not moving forward, just stuck in that particular time frame or in that particular phase of your life. So that was very burdening, because you were unknowingly attracting and absorbing a lot of karmic baggages from people around you. This happens when you don't have boundaries in your life. When you don't have boundaries, people find ways to dump their negativity, to dump their things that they are struggling with in their life, in many ways, like by talking about it, by talking continuously about it, by victimizing themselves. So when you are around them, or when you are giving your time to them with your free will, you tend to absorb these karmic baggages in your life. So that has happened to you. So in the month of July, a new beginning is taking place in your life with this Fool card, where you are releasing all these karmic baggages of other people that were burdening you. So in the month of July, for you is a healing time, where you are releasing unwanted, where you are releasing the baggages that are not yours, that were burdening you, that was keeping you stuck in the month of July. And a healing is taking place in your life in the month of July. So the whole month of July is the process of cleansing and healing, where you are releasing things that no longer serve you, you're cleansing yourself, and you're healing yourself. For some of you, you're coming from pile number 1. So from pile number 1, there was this energy of walking away from something that no longer serves you. So this reading is a continuation. If you are coming from pile number 1, this reading is a continuation of like from releasing something to healing. Now you're getting into this energy of healing, and in the month of July, your journey of healing is starting. A self-healing journey is starting for you in the month of July, where you are removing and eliminating all the hurt, pain, loss that you have gone through, the grief you have gone through because of something. There was some kind of grief within you, that you have been carrying in your life for quite a while now. So you're releasing all those things. You no longer want to indulge in grief, in pain, in sadness, in stagnancy. You have realized that you don't want to live like this anymore, and now it's high time. Now you should release all these. So it's a process of releasing, healing, and the beginning of a new self-healing time phase in your life. You're going to heal a lot in the month of July. A lot of healing is taking place in your life in the month of July, and healing begins with realization that you have to release the things that no longer serve you. It takes a lot of courage. People are not capable of doing this. That's why when they don't have that courage, to move on in your life, to move on in their life, they're not courageous enough. So they suffer in silence, they suffer in pain, and that becomes their life. You're choosing not to live that life. You're done with that life. We have this Three of Cups. So you were with this Three of Cups, I'm getting you are attracting karmic baggages from other people in your life. So you no longer giving access to those people, who were just taking from you. Like there were energy vampires around you who were just taking away from you and draining you energetically. So you're creating a boundary in your life in the month of July, and to protect your peace, to protect yourself from all these unhealthy situation and people, whatever baggages these people were bringing in your life. So you're releasing. The whole month of July is like, getting into this resetting mode where you are resetting your life. That is the overall energy for you for the month of July. What is going to be happening in your career, in your professional life in the month of July? We have the Seven of Cups, Father of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. So you're coming out of some kind of illusion, like you were under some kind of illusion, like you were not aware of the reality, you're not aware of the truth, you were not able to see clearly as how things are or how things were. You were in some kind of darkness, in secrecy, like something was not visible to you earlier. So you're coming out of that, like there was some kind of illusion, deception that you could not see earlier. So in the month of July, you can see all these things. You can see who has hurted you, who was deceiving you, or your own self-deceiving habits. If there was no other people in your career, in your professional life, you're figuring out your own self-deceiving habits, or you are actually literally figuring out the people who were deceiving you in your career, in your professional life. And the moment you realize that someone was like keeping you, I don't know, I'm getting this veil, I'm getting keeping you under the veil. If you had some people like that around you, any kind of person like that around you, you're coming to realization and you're getting into this Father of Swords energy, where now you have a mental clarity, where now in the month of July you're going to have this mental clarity, and you are working from this Father of Swords energy, where you no longer operate through those illusions that were imposed on you. You work on your, you work with your own, you work with your own logics, like, how do I explain? Okay, in the month of July, you're becoming very independent. You're becoming very independent in your professional life, where one thing that I'm getting, you don't see the world through someone else's lenses. You are going to stop doing that, and you're becoming self-sufficient and like very independent, and work all by yourself without any kind of help. Because when people realize that you have some kind of dependency, so they were deceiving you. So you're putting an end to that cycle, and now people can no longer deceive you, because now you can see their truth. So you're working on these things. The month of July for you is a period of healing. You're healing a lot of things in your life, and same energy is coming for your finances. Initially, the way you were living your life, it was like destructing your own finance. Like, you were into this self-destructive energy, where you were sabotaging your own finances. If there was if an opportunity was to come towards you, somehow you would sabotage it yourself by being your unhealed self. Your unhealed version was sabotaging your finances. So in the month of July, from sabotaging energy, you're getting into this Mother of Wands energy, where you know now how to not sabotage your success, and instead how to build your success. Like, you're learning how to build your success, and get in charge of your life, and you're attracting financial abundance in July. In the month of July, you are attracting some kind of financial abundance by taking back your power, getting control of your own life, and not being influenced by others or by anything else. So that's how you're going to attract finance in your life in the month of July. Finances seems very good, because you're healing. The more you're healing yourself, you're attracting the things that you deserve in your life now in the month of July. Talking about so I see in all aspects of your life, in your career, in your professional life, in your finances, in your personal life, you're leaving behind old things, old patterns, toxic behaviors, toxic people in your life. You're coming to realization, and the more you are removing things from your life that no longer serve you, healing is taking place in your life, and you are now attracting the things that belongs to you, that are yours to have. Like, okay, in your personal life, in your relationship, I see you have been through a lot of traumas, emotional traumas over here I'm getting. So in the month of July, with your strength, with your perseverance, you are coming out of those traumatic situations, and judgment is taking place in your life, where you are rising above the miseries of your relationships. This is what I'm getting. In the month of July, you're rising above your miseries in your relationship. It could be friendship, relationship. There was a certain relationship in your life that was like burdening you emotionally or karmically. So with your determination, as I said, your significator card was the Son of Pentacles. Like, you are being very dedicated, determined in the month of July. So with your determination and your perseverance, you are coming out of those situations, and a major judgment is happening, where you are getting what you deserve in your relationship. You deserve love, respect, affection, care, good people in your life, and you're getting that when you are releasing unwanted, unhealthy, toxic people, karmic people from your life, when you're no longer entertaining them. Like July month, the month of July is a time of major healing in your life. Again, see how the cards are coming about your health. I see there's a major balance taking place in your life, where some kind of moderation is, like, you are creating some kind of moderation in your life. You're not overindulging in anything emotionally or physically or mentally. So a balance is coming in your life that is bringing healing in your life. Bottom of the deck we have the star card. So the star means hope. The star means hope. The star means going towards the positive sides of life. So yeah, it is a very uplifting month for you. July is very uplifting, very healing month for you. Let's see what are the guidance for you. Please give me the guidance for my pile number 2 for my month of July. Please give me the guidance for my pile number 2 for the month of July. Yes. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. Okay. So the guidance for you is that we have the 6 of Cups over here. The guidance for you is that connect with your inner child, heal your inner child, and ground yourself, connect to your roots. Do things that makes you happy. Do things that fulfills you, fulfills your emotion. Communicate well, communicate clearly, communicate what things you want, what you don't want. Okay. And you are going to blossom into a new being altogether. We have the 6 of Pentacles card and this Ace of Wands together. So you're going to blossom in this new being altogether when you come back to yourself, when you connect with yourself, when you do things for yourself, when you heal your inner child, when you connect with your soul, when you do things that makes you happy, not to make other people happy. You cannot make people happy if they're not happy themselves in their life. So that is the same thing that you have to do. You have to make yourself happy first, and let go of the things. Like, don't try to hold on to things in order to make a relationship work. If you're holding on to a relationship in order to make it work, that is the worst thing you can do. That is the worst thing you can do. So you have to release in order to attract either new people, new relationships, or you have to release. You have to not hold on to things in order to attract a better phase, a better cycle in your existing relationship. If you have a toxic family member, you cannot break that bond. You cannot separate. Of course you can, but if you choose not to separate from a family member, what you have to do, you have to release, you have to heal, so that you can manifest a better cycle with that particular family member in your life, so that you heal your relationship with that family member. Right? So that is the guidance for you. Come back to yourself, connect with yourself, ground yourself, heal your inner child. That is how healing will take place in your life. That is how you're going to blossom into this high vibrational being who attracts all the get good things, great things the matrix has to offer. So yeah, that was the guidance for you, and that was your message, that was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope it gave you some kind of guidance, clarity, messages, information, anything that you needed to know. And if it did, do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. I also offer personal tarot readings and healings. If you want to book a session with me, the details are given in the description box. You can check there. And thank you so much for watching.